might do a little bit more cardio and balance stuff today. That's kind of what I was thinking. And then all of our other usual things as well. So, of course, start out with your nice, relaxed, lifted and stacked position, spreading your toes out on the floor, imagining that your roots are planted in the earth. Body is suspended as if a puppeteer was holding you from the sky and everything was stacked and relaxed right where it needed to be. Take a breath up, knees soft, inhale. Then exhale as you sink deeper into the earth. Breath up, exhale. Keep going. I let someone else in. All right. Keep breathing nice and slow. And just begin to get your focus just on right here, right now, the next hour. It's all about you healing, getting stronger, feeling better, and getting everything moving as it should be. One more big breath. Sink that energy, and now pull it in and up and press it down. Now, what I would like for you to do is to just go ahead and let's just shift the weight side to side. So what we're doing is just doing a little dynamic warm up, getting everything moving from head to toe. Good, side to side. You can lift the leg or you can just, keep the ball of the foot on the floor. Totally up to you. I want you to take your right arm and imagine you were wiping perspiration off your brow. And as we go side to side, we turn in the waist, beginning to warm up your core, getting those spiral movements going, generating lots of energy internally and externally. And just turn. Good. Wipe that brow, move that shoulder back, and each time make your spiral a little bit bigger if you can. Now, be aware of your core muscles, your abs, and your lower back. Be sure you've got them held strong so they're warming up and supporting those internal organs. Now, something a little different, take that arm out in a big stretch. So not so much a spiral as a lift and stretch under the arm, through the waist, over the hip, and just lift. Good. Breathing in and out. Just let lots of energy move about your body, side to side. Good. Let's do 4 more. Now, just let those arms flop and do the beat the drum. Just let those arms flop around you as you once again continue that rotation, that spiral, waking up your core, your internal organs. It's kind of squeezing and massaging everything between the shoulders and the hips. Good. So a couple more. And then just let the arms kind of drop. Nice and easy. Very good. Shake everything out, your feet, your ankles, your fingers, your toes, your shoulders. And let's start tapping. Start with your right arm and just tap up and down. And again, if there's a part as you're tapping, an area or part of your body that says, oh, I'm a little bit tender there, just tapping at that blood flow going to that particular area. Come across the chest and the other arm. Oh, tapping just really wakes me up, and I hope it does you too. Good. Now bring it back to the chest and tap the chest, reminding us to keep the blood flow, the chest open, oxygen going. Now work your way down. Let's go to the inside of the legs first, and then chop up on the outside. So you cross the hip bone, just a little chop down and up. We're going to do all this in 3s today. And outside. Now the tops of your thighs. So just flat. Wherever you might feel a little extra help, maybe the tops of your feet, then up the back of your legs, then just stop and linger a little bit in that lower back. And tap it around and down again. Don't forget the feet. Up the back of the legs, into that lower back and kidney area. Once again, tap down. Across the top. The back. And just kind of linger there a little bit. Make sure you've got good awakening in that lower body. And now come around to your abdomen, your internal organs, your chi furnace, up into abs, your internal organs, and work your way back to the back of your neck with the fingertips. Tap along your scalp. Always feels good to bring blood flow to your scalp. And how about across your forehead, helping with headaches, temples, and underneath your eyes, stimulating your sinus passages, back to the ear and the jaw for tension, reminding you to relax that tension, and underneath the nose, upper lip, and to the chin, and the neck. Let's go around and do it one more time. We'll just do 2 times here. All through your scalp. Good. Across your forehead, underneath. Back to your ears, jaw, underneath. Good. How to shake it and just stand here for a second and feel that awesome energy you've just expressed in your body. Let's open our legs to horse stance again, knees soft. Hips relaxed. Breathing up. Bring that energy down. Now this time I want you to roll all the way forward with your knees soft. Keeping your body, you're still keeping your body stacked. And just let it hang a little bit to stretch and warm up your lower back. Breath up. Uncurl. Exhale up again. Sink that energy as you soften the knees and then just roll the body forward and down and just hang and hold for a minute and let someone else in. Good. Now breath. Exhale and curl up. Once more, big breath. And sink that energy and just round and let it dangle. Now each time, if you want to go a little bit further, let your head release the holding of the neck. Just let the neck be very loose. Let the body hang. Knees are soft. Very good. Now bring those hands to the tops of your thighs. Soften the knees even more. And uncurl about halfway. So right now my body's making like a letter C. The weight's between the heels and the arches of the feet. Breath. Now this time, straighten the knees slightly. Push your chest forward and flat. And stretch. So now you should feel that stretch deeper in your hamstrings, the back of your heels, and right across your glutes. So my weight is now between the balls of the feet and the arch, and your body is nice and parallel to the floor. Breath. Now exhale, softened and round. This is like the yoga cat-cow stretch. Nice, good stretch in your lower back to warm up. Breath. Then exhale, shift forward, parallel your body, straighten your legs. Good. Good. Breath again. Exhale, round. This is so good for your lower back. Breath out. Pull those abdomen muscles really tight. Inhale and exhale, flatten out, nice and straight. Very good. Now go ahead, soften the knees again, let your body dangle. And this time as you curl up, imagining you're uncurling like a piece of paper you have rolled up. Eyes open. Think of each part of your vertebrae, the tailbone, then the vertebrae that stack over that, and the next, until you're all the way up, lifted nice and tall. Breathe and down. Bring your arms up, interlace your fingers, turn away. Push up, big stretch, and release. This is Qigong move, supporting heaven like a pillar. Lift up, stretch. Good. Right now, we're doing these with your feet still very connected to the earth. Push up. And then we're going to try something new now. Come up, turn, pull your abs, squeeze your glutes, lift up onto the balls of your feet. Good. Try to balance there. You've got a chair if you need it. Now as the arms come down, deepen your stance into the earth. Let's try at least 2 more times. Turn and spread your toes out. Come on to the balls of your feet. Lift, lift, lift. Breath. Exhale. Inhale. Turn, lift up again. Get your position first and then roll up onto the balls of your feet. Now stay up there if you can and just bring the arms out, palms up. All right, knees are soft. Really the key here is pull your glutes in, pull your abs. Now bring the arms forward, palms to the sky, palms down and lower to the earth. Very good. Come up, shake that out because I'm sure that did work your lower leg a bit. All right. Reach your arms up to the right. We did this one, I think we did this one last week. Reach up. Now imagine there's something here beside of you, knees going straight out towards your second toe. You're going to lift it and then put it up in the cabinet. So let's pretend we're unloading the dishwasher and putting something in the kitchen cabinet. So down and lift. This rotation and spiral movement really works almost every muscle in your body. Press down, definitely all the large muscle groups. Lift up and just do it whatever speed, whatever rhythm is best for you. And reach. Hold your core tight or strong. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to vary that a bit. I want you to come over to your right leg. Pull the knee in and up. Pull in, up. Knee, reach. So standing on your right leg, reach. Knee. Good. Some dynamic balance there. Let's do 4 more. You can do it. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Swing over to the other side and reach down into that dishwasher and reach and place it high. Down, rotate. You want your whole body to be focused on what you're doing. So as you're going down, you look. As you lift up, you look. That is a very purposeful, functional movement. And you're paying attention to what you're doing. Down and up. 4 more. 3 more. 2 and 1. Good. Arms here. Get your weight distributed even in that left leg and pull the right in. Here we go. In. 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks great. 7 and 8. Very good. Shake it out. Am I the only one who's getting my internal temperature up? All right. Knees soft once again. Breath to center and gather the body. Turn the toes to the right and let's push and pull those waves in and out. Push, pull them in and back. So now we're getting that upper back warmed up. Open the chest for good breath, good oxygen healing for the lungs and the heart. Press back. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Now just bring it around to the center. Arms are low. Close the right leg. Open the left, and let's pull that energy in and push, and in and push. Just rocking back and forth. Breath. Letting that blood flow, the oxygen and energy through your body as you feel the movement. The body's meant to be moved. It feels best when it is moving in a nice, comfortable, functional range. And that's what I hope we achieve through these exercises, is movement that is functional and going to keep you doing the things you want to do for a long, long time. Last one. Come around to the center and close with a breath up. I'd like you just to bring your arms, imagining now that you were a bird, flying freely through space, through time, from tree to tree, maybe a beautiful bald eagle, beautiful hawk, or a goose. We see them all flying all the time. And you just feel that wind beneath your wings, so to speak, as that energy you lift and you bring it down. This to me is a great exercise to really understand the ebb and flow of energy, lifting and lowering. Good. It's just effortless. Couple more. Last one. Very good. I want you to shift the weight to left. Right arm comes up. We're going to go right on into our golden rooster. So I guess we're staying in the fowl family, so to speak, from bird to chicken, golden rooster. So this also helps with balance. A lot of people say, well, that looks more like a flamingo. All right, well, we could do a big, pretty pink flamingo, couldn't we? Take it over. Core support. Knee soft, muscles pulling you all together. Good. Let's do one more individual side to side. Now this time, I want you to do two with the right. So you keep that supporting knee soft, and that hand can be there for balance. Pull in, tap, pull in. Step out. Pull in, tap, pull in. Good. Remember before class I said we were going to work a bit on cardio and balance. And out. Good. Once again in doubles to each side. And the other side. Very good. Breath up. Sink that energy. Now this time, shift and tap in right, and shift right, tap left. So body is still stacked, shoulders over hips, and just shift. Good. Now got this movement. Go ahead and put your hands on your hips. So instead of tapping in this time, we're going to lift out. Lift and in. Sorry, tap in, then lift and in. So get your balance, extend out, tap in. Step, tap out. Good. In. Lift. Good. Doing all this while keeping your body very balanced. Shoulders over hips. Good. We'll try it one more each side. Okay, I told a fib. We got to have one more. So we're just now getting to where you feel your balance better. And out. Very good. Now, just step out, together, step left, together. So my toes turn slightly to the corner, and it's just a little lunge side to side. Still keeping my body centered. Good. Arms are, hands are resting on your hips. Good. So the toes just turned out. Your torso is going in that direction. You know, not real forcefully, but just what naturally comes. Good. To the right. And left. Now let's step straight out to the side. Push the arm out and pull it in. Push the arm out and in. Push. So then arm, just to give the arm a little bit extra work and help you think of the direction that you're going. Push, back in, push, and in. Good. One more time right. One more time left, and now we're going to lunge forward. Or just shift the weight forward, whichever is best for you. So once again, it can just be a shift together, a shift, or you can go a little deeper into a lunge. And you've got the chair there. If you want to try to challenge yourself, bring that chair closer to you and use it for support as you lunge. But this is totally where you are, working with where your body is able and capable of doing right now. That's all that matters. Push, pull back, push, pull back. And even on these pushes, the shoulders still stay over the hips. Good. Push, pull back, push, and back. Good. Lots of thigh work today, lots of lower body and core and balance work. And push. Now, you know, again, if you find yourself getting fatigued, your legs are getting tired, or you're getting a little winded, please take a break, slow it down, do it with less energy. Last 4 and 3, 2, last 1. Now what's left going backwards. So just step, transfer the weight back together. Transfer back together. So just back. Get your feet first. And again, if you want to step back into a little deeper lunge or a little bit deeper stance, that is totally up to you. You got your chair there to help you as well. Now arms, push back, tap the shoulder, push back. So this is getting the triceps warmed up. Push back, together, and back, together. Push. Looks good. You guys got it. Just a few more. And back. And press. And back. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Shake that out. If you need some water, please feel free to get it now. We're going to grab the bands. What I'm doing today is getting most of our tougher work out of the way first, and then we'll go to our stretches and our yoga and stuff here in a little bit. Done this one before, but I don't think we did it last Thursday. So got your band, thumbs up if you've got tubing. If you have weights, that's fine. Whatever you have, place it under your left foot. Go ahead and go past the ball of the foot under the arch, because that is going to secure it a little better when you put your weight on it. Stand up. Just hold the arms out a bit. Now doing that, immediately you're going to feel the top of the deltoid. So this is kind of multi-functional exercise, because you get several parts of the body. You get the static contractions from the shoulders, and then you get the movement from the legs. So what we're doing is we're going to take our right leg, bring it in through the band, and tap it forward. Then take it back. So if you want to open out more so you can clear easier, that's fine. Take it front and back. Front and back. That's 4. We're going to do 8. 5, 8 just kind of works for a lot of things. 6, 7, and 8. All right, rest for a second. We're going to do another balance. Take that leg forward. So now you got your supporting knee, you got the knee soft, got that right leg forward. Let's flex the foot. Got your band there to give you a little extra support, kind of like holding a chair. And this lift up and down. Straight leg lift, just a few. Good. 3, 4. Now let's do it with the knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Take that leg back. I want you to still be in this position. Let me turn sideways. Going to take that leg back. Press a little bit forward, still keeping the knee over that front leg, and kind of rock your pelvis under to stretch the hip flexor in that right thigh, because as we're lifting in front, you're tightening the hip flexor. Real important to stretch that out. All right. Now, while we're in this position, we can do something else. So release your band, turn your thumbs down, and your little finger up toward the end. Okay? And come up, so you have a different hand position down. Thumbs down, little fingers up. And we're going to work on the back of the arms again. So stand tall, open the shoulders, and let's take both arms and press back, release. Push back, release. Press. Good. Think of doing it while squeezing the shoulder blades as if you were a butterfly. Squeezing, opening, and closing your wings. And while doing that with the elbow fairly straight, not locked, you're working your triceps. Let's do 2 more. Now let's go back and pulse it. So pulse 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Again, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You got one more in you. I know it. Press 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Very good. Take that band out from under. Loosen up your shoulders if they feel a little tight, whatever feels good for you. And remember, at any time you want to do these without the band, you can do so. It's still going to work. Just won't have quite as much tension. Okay, we're ready to go into the right leg. Thumbs up, ends up. Go under your right leg, right under, not under your leg, your foot. Under the arch of your foot, and come up. Still holding the arms out. It's kind of like you're turning your thumbs out to the corner of the room. The wider and the more you hold it, the more distance you got to move that leg in and out. Breath, and take it forward, and back, and 2, and back. I can't remember now if I did 4 or 8 on the other side. You know what? Let's just do 8. 5. I'm sure I can look back on the video and say, nope, you only did 4. Good. 1 more. Very good. Now this time bring the leg forward. Flex the foot. I know we only did 4 of these. And lift 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding your balance there. All right, with the knee now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Take that leg back and let's stretch just like we did on the other side. Now when you're stretching, I know we didn't talk about this when we were over there, but you want your legs hip distance apart, your toe forward. Don't want you to turn the leg out like that because that isn't going to stretch the back of your lower leg. So you want to keep it aligned so really you don't see your heel. And just let that stretch. Whoops. My hands are wet from all that perspiration. Good. So from the side again, it's this with the hip stretched, your hip flexors. Okay, so instead of changing our arms this time, we did the tricep the first time. We're going to curl and do the bicep. So we're just going to curl in and down. We're going to try both together. If your band's too short or that's hard, you can do one arm at a time. So that's option 1, and then option 2 is both arms. Good. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Okay, so let's bring it at a 90-degree angle and let's pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stretch those arms out and release that band. Whew. Very good. How are you feeling? Pretty good. I'm pretty warm. Breathe up and exhale. Kind of bring the energy back inside. Isn't it amazing after working like that, you feel everything tingling, all those muscles you worked feel alive and awake. Even, you know, they may be shaky and they may be just a little bit achy, but hopefully not. Hopefully they just feel energized. Breath. Again. Now shift the weight left and right. Let's just do an easy wax on, wax off, just to stretch. So we push to the right, we push to the left, but where's the push coming from? Not the arms, but from your core, your hips. So you could do this movement and not move or use the arms at all because it's coming from your dantian, your furnace, your core, your center of balance. And then the arms are relaxed and just press. Good. And the other way. To the right. And the left. Now we're over here to the left. Bring your left arm on top. Come back to the center. Breath. Now change and bring the right arm on top. So this is squeezing the chi ball, your energy ball, embracing the moon, holding the earth. We all know the earth needs lots of tender care right now. And let's just pretend that energy is healing energy for the whole earth and all the people in it. Breath. Exhale. Now this time, keep your left arm on top, turn your right leg out, and we're just going to bring that left arm down as we bring the right arm up. This is called parting wild horse's mane. So if you come back to center and close the foot, you've got the right arm on top, turn in the left direction, and part the mane. Now, it really doesn't matter at this point which side you're doing as long as you can change it out. But we're going to go right arm up, come back to center with the right arm on top. So as you close the direction you go, you bring the bottom arm up. Then you leave that arm on top, back to center. Good. Parting wild horse's mane with an embrace the moon chi ball in the middle. And you're just shifting your weight. It's a beautiful movement. Brings that energy inward and stretches and opens it out. Good. And I'm just pivoting on the ball of my foot. Shoulders are stacked over my hips. So I'm not pushing my chest or body out. I'm just reaching and parting that horse's mane. Come in center. Breath. And center. And out. Now let's do another variation of this. Turn to the right, part the mane. Stay here. Bring that left arm up as if you were holding the sweetest little bird nest in your arms. Now bring that nest down as you shift the weight back over your left leg. Bring that nest up by your cheek. Turn and then touch wrist to wrist and push out with fingers pushed out as if they were wings of that baby bird. Then palm over palm, withdraw it back in and push it like a wave away. Okay? Come to the front, right arm on top, close that foot, shifting your weight right, turn and bring that left arm up. You got it. Bring the other arm up as if holding a beautiful little bird's nest. And bring the bird down by your hip, up by your cheek, and then fan into the feathers. palm over palm, push that wave away. Come around to the center and just do your chi ball again as you shift the weight left and turn right. Bring that arm up. Very good. Bring that nest down around and up by your cheek. Bird wings, wrist to wrist. Withdrawal. Just notice how my shoulders are staying over the hips. I'm trying not to push out with my body. All right, once again, lift up. Have your bird's nest. Good. Bring it down as you shift the weight back and rotate, spiral. Open those wings. Good. Withdrawal. Push down and back to the center. Close. Breathe up. Sink that energy. Let's do a few more. Resting the tongue on the roof of your mouth, just bring the relaxation in with the breath. Last one. Now once again, do your chi ball, right arm on top. Now turn your body to the right. Now change, left arm's on top as you just rotate your body to the left. Take a breath, put the right on top as you turn right. Breath, change on the turn, and then let the side you're leading to, let that arm be the one that leads. Breath, to the right. This is called cloud hands, heavenly hands, one of the most iconic Tai Chi moves that you might see. Also one that really squeezes those internal organs, helps you relax if you rest your tongue on the roof of your mouth, your shoulders relax. Breath, let your eyes focus on the energy in your palms. Breath, change. I'm going to be quiet for a minute. I want you to rest your tongue on the roof of the mouth and just focus on that energy that you feel between your palms. Breath. Very good. Come back to the center. Bring those arms in, supporting heaven like a pillar. Reach up and down. Now let's go into some yoga stretches. I want you to turn your toe into your bow stance again. So you've got the left leg forward, right leg out to the side. Turn your torso to the right. Just bring your arms up, shoulder level, palms down. Eyes out over those fingertips. Now you bend as far as you're comfortable. If you find your knees going way out over your toe, then open your stance a little bit wider. We're going to breathe. Think of retracting the shoulders down, so I don't want you to doing it like this. Retract those shoulders. Bend the knee. Eyes focus out over that middle finger. And let's do about 3 to 5 slow cleansing breaths. Inhale. Now turn to the front, straighten that leg, both arms up. I want you to turn your torso toward the right. Now if you need to adjust this back leg, I like to open my stance out just a little bit in my warrior one pose so that my hips are more triangular. Turn your body toward that direction, knees soft, and just lift up. Don't crunch down into your back, but lift up to the heavens. Pull your abs in, think of pushing that hip forward to further stretch the hip flexor. And just hold, shoulders retracted down. Breath, bring the arms down. Now where's your chair? Do you have it close by? If you do, I want you to get your chair and place it in front of that right leg. You can also turn it with the seat towards you, which we are going to do in a second. Bring the weight forward into that front leg and just tap your back toe. Okay? So we did warrior 2, warrior 1. This is going to be our version of a more complicated warrior 3. I want you to lean your body forward, lift that leg so you've got that chair right underneath you for support. As we're lifting, try not to open the hip yet. That's not what we're doing. Keep it down. Very good. All right. Now you're standing on your right leg. See if you can extend your left arm. Balance. Very good. Bring that arm down. Hang on. Now extend the right arm. Same leg you're standing on. Bring that arm in. Come back. And just release and stretch that out. Good job. Okay, so we're going to do the other side, and I'm going to go ahead and put my chair over here because I know I'm going to be using it in a few minutes. So start out with your breath up. Very good. Turn your toe into your bow stance. Knees soft, arms outstretched, shoulders down, eyes gaze over that middle finger, and hold. Breath. Bring those arms up. Turn your torso that direction. If you need to adjust your feet, do so. And lift up, warrior 1. Shoulders down and retracted. Breath. Bring the arms down. Come up into your chair. Gonna turn your toes in so that they're both facing forward. And let's extend that leg out. So now you've got your right leg lifted. Let's extend the right arm. Same arm as leg right now. Keeping those hips down. And bring that in. And let's do the other arm, the opposite arm. I apologize if you hear, it sounds like there's yard work outside from someone else. Very good. Bring that in and release. Good. How we doing? Everybody good? Go ahead and turn your chair around so the seat is in front of you. We'll do our last little standing stretches before we have a seat. So let's see, right leg. Let's take the right leg forward again. The left arm back. Actually, I want to go the other way. The leg that's closest to the camera goes back. I want to do that first. So you have your hands on either side of your chair, or you can do wrists on top, making a fist, which is easier on your wrist if you have carpal tunnel or wrist issues. So we'll take a breath. Take the arm, that would be your right arm, lift up and stretch out into a triangle. So you can have that front knee straight like mine is, or you can be lunging. Either way is fine. This is a little more difficult. This is a little less. Just look up and stretch. Opens through the hips, opens the waist, opens the chest. Breath, bring that arm down, feet stay the same, and let's turn a twist to the back. And back to center. Very good. Now let's change. So your leg closest to the camera is forward and your other leg is back. So in my case, right leg forward, left leg back. Very good. So we're going to start when we lift the left arm, we're going to be away from the camera. So lift up, go triangle or bent knee. Breath, and come down, and let's twist. Breath, and down. Very good. Bring both feet in. Get the back of the chair there. Let's walk back and stretch that back out. Stretch under your arms and shoulders. Feel that awesome, awesome pull. Breathe. Walk your feet in and uncurl. Let's get the the quadriceps stretched before we go seated. So you have a couple of options. You can reach back, take hold of your leg, your pant leg, whatever you need to. Hold the leg side by side. Or you can use your band, a towel, and pull it up and in to stretch the hip flexors and your quadriceps. Now, if you push your hip even more forward, you get a wonderful, wonderful stretch. Good. Now release, same thing to the other side. Grab your pant leg, your ankle, your heel. I'm having trouble balancing there. Good. Side to side. Good stretch for the front of the thigh. Excellent. Release that. We're pretty much done with the band. Might use it for the abs though. We'll have to see if we've got time for the abs. I think we probably do. Okay, so let's sit down. Last Thursday we talked a lot about sitting and standing, but we want to make sure first of all the chair is there and that your legs are hip distance apart and that you're close enough to the chair that when your backside goes down, it'll be there. A good way to test is just bend back a little bit. Make sure it looks like the chair's going to be there and you're going to hit it. So when we bend, we think of having the weight in our heels. Backside out, you can either use your hands on your thighs, hands by your side, and you just want to lower and sit tall. Okay? Then we'll do one get up and sit down. To get up, I sometimes bring my feet just a little bit more forward. I'm a little greater than 90-degree angle, but I know when I lean forward, that's easier on my knees. And you're using the bones of the lower leg as your leverage to get up and not the kneecaps. Breath, lean forward. Then use your arms however you want, side, thighs by your side. And just bring yourself up. Real important exercise to do. Practice it from your couch, from your dining room chair, from your office chair, as often as you can, to help strengthen the quads and your hip flexors and your whole body. Very good. Okay, so to the front, go ahead and sit back in your chair for right now. Extend that right leg and circle the ankle. Want to loosen up the ankle, the lower leg, because they've been holding you up the last 45 minutes. So, and most of the day, wiggle the toes and want to give them the proper attention that they need. Spread your toes out in your shoes if you have shoes. If not, just spread your toes out. And release. Left leg, circle the ankle. And reverse. Good. Point and flex. Wiggle the toes. Shake the legs. Spread those toes out. And release and relax. Breathe out. Sink that energy. Now this time, hold the arms out. Pull back as if you were giving everybody here today a great big hug. You want the palms forward, but you want to squeeze the shoulder blades in back. Feel a real tingling really from middle finger to middle finger. Now bring those arms in. Let's take the right arm over the left and just give yourself a hug. You can even pat yourself on the back because you did an awesome job today. Drop the elbows down. And when you're hugging your shoulders, you drop down, you should feel the upper back stretch. So now breathe. Lift your elbows up. Slide your hands up the upper arm. Hold here for a second. And then release now into that great big hug again. Give everybody a hug. Give the world a hug because it sure needs it right now. Yes? Let's bring the left arm over the right. Another hug. This time, feel the stretch just a little bit differently. Cross the upper back. Very good. Lift the elbows up. Stretch. Hold for a second. And then bring them down. Shoulders roll forward and back. And reverse. Very good. Now open your legs and bring yourself a little forward into the chair. And let's do our rotation around our tailbone. So I want you to shift the weight to the right, come forward, shift left. Now when you come in, pull the belly button in and just bring your back toward the back of the chair. And then lift and push out. So imagining that your shoulders and your upper body is making a circle around your tailbone and your pelvis. This is an awesome core stretch, limbering, good for your hips, your abs, your back. And just circle around with your chest. So that's what's moving. Chest forward, ribs to the left, back, ribs to the right. Just a really good, feel-good movement, I think. All right, let's reverse direction. So go the other way and just pull in and back and around, chest forward, hips, pull in, forward, good. Just nice little internal organ massage as well as a good muscle stretch. And we're not going to have time today to do our abs, but this is like doing your abs if when you come side and you pull in, you're really, really pulling that belly button into the back of your chair. Good. Set up tall. Legs are still wide, arms relaxed. I want you to turn your torso toward the right leg. Bring your left arm in, the other arm, and just round your body over the right leg. Now, while you're doing that, keep your left hip down in the chair. Don't let it lift up. And you should feel an awesome stretch along the outside of that left hip. Just hang and breathe. Now uncurl just a bit. Put your hands on your right thigh. And now open your chest forward into a flatter back, meaning that your shoulder blades are squeezed, your chest is forward a bit. Good. Now take your left hand to the left leg. Do the same thing middle and come over to the other side. So we're first going to do it with the back flat this time. Hands are on your thighs, chest forward. Still being aware of pushing that right hip down into your chair. This really opens your hips and works them, loosens them up, I hope. More mobile, better balance, more mobility in the hip, more strength in the hip, better balance. Now, just let the arms come down, round over that leg, keeping your right hip in the chair. Now, if you just walk your fingertips or your body toward the middle, let it hang forward. If you need your hands on your thighs, that's fine. Whatever works for your range of motion. Breath. Eyes open. Slowly uncurl. Bring the legs together. Lift up. Turning right, I want you to place one hand kind of on the back of your chair. Left hand here, turn and look behind you as if you were backing out of the driveway and you needed to see who or what might be behind you. Wrapping your body around your spine like ribbon around a pole. Release, breath. Let's go the other direction. Set tall, turn and look behind you. Keeping your body as tall and lifted as you can. And back to the center. Very good. Set back in your chair. And relax. Sit your legs wherever they feel comfortable. Close your eyes for a second and just feel the heaviness of your body. Rest your backs of your hands on your thighs, palms to the sky. And let your body sink into your chair. That means imagine that you were like a beanbag and you're resting your seat into the chair and your feet are like beanbags heavy on the floor. Yet your chest is open. Your head and energy is toward the sky. It's lifted and heavy. That's kind of the yin and yang of movement and of focusing in Tai Chi. You feel heavy, yet you feel light and lifted at the same time. You feel energized, yet you feel you've used the muscles in your body. The great connection of both energy and relaxation. Rest your tongue on the roof of your mouth and just breathe through your nose. Exhale twice as slow out your nose, releasing negativity, pain, dis-ease with each breath. Inhale light, healing, oxygen. Exhale, dis-ease, pain, anxiety, tension, negative thoughts, negative energy in your body. Anytime you're feeling tense, just sit in your chair, let your body be heavy, slow your breath down, and visualize the light, the healing inside you with each breath, new life, new chances, new opportunities. And with each exhale, getting rid of all the things that you don't need in your body, your mind, and your spirit. Take a breath, bring your arms up, palms together, prayer hands overhead. prayer hands to heart. Quieten your mind. Focus your energy, your breath. As we extend our prayer, Heavenly Father, we are thankful. We're thankful we can be here together in this medium, yet we're apart, but we are together as one. We thank you for the many blessings that we have each and every day, some more hidden than others. Help us to see those and find those. We pray for your peace, your comfort, your healing on those who are hurting, who are in sorrow, who need you more than ever. And those people also need us. Help us to reach out, be kind, be loving, be gentle and understanding, and do your work the way that you want us to do it, to do as you have set us here to do. Make us examples of your peace, your love, and your healing. And this we ask in Jesus' sweet name.